Part 1 of Rastignac the Devil by Philip Jose Farmer. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Reading by Gregg, Margarite. Rastignac the Devil, Part 1 by Philip Jose Farmer. Enslaved by a triangular-powered despotism, one lone man sets his sights to the 6 bright stars and eventual freedom of his world. After the apocalyptic war, the decimated remnants of the French huddled in the Loire Valley were gradually squeezed between 2 new and growing nations. The Colossus to the north was unfriendly, and obviously intended to absorb the little New France. The Colossus to the south was friendly, and offered to take the weak state into its confederation of republics as a full partner. A number of proud and independent French citizens feared that even the latter alternative meant the eventual transmutation of their tongue, religion, and nationality into those of their southern neighbor. Seeking a way of salvation, they built 6 huge spaceships that would hold 30,000 people, most of whom would be in deep freeze until they reached their destination. The 6 vessels then set off into interstellar space to find a planet that would be as much like Earth as possible. That was in the 22nd century. Over 350 years passed before Earth heard of them again. However, we are not here concerned with the home world, but with the story of a man of that pioneer group who wanted to leave the New Gaul and sail again to the stars. Rastignac had no skin. He was nevertheless happier than he had been since the age of 5. He was as happy as a man can be who lives deep under the ground. Underground organizations are often under the ground. They are formed into cells. Cell number 1 usually contains the leader of the underground. Jean-Jacques Rastignac, chief of the legal underground of the kingdom of Le Beaupre, was literally in a cell beneath the surface of the earth. He was in jail. For a dungeon, it wasn't bad. He had 2 cells. One was deep inside the building proper, built into the wall so that he could sit in it when he wanted to retreat from the sun or the rain. The adjoining cell was at the bottom of a well whose top was covered with a grill of thin steel bars. Here he spent most of his waking hours, forced to look upwards if he wanted to see the sky or the stars. Rastignac suffered from a...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?